Hello traders, I am here to review this binary circle indicator. It is combined with the arrows, but I want to show you something that people do not show you, or rather your mentors or your teachers do not show you. This indicator looks perfect on an offline market, or rather on a stationary market, because today it's Sunday and the market is closed. This indicator looks very much perfect. You would say it is 100% accurate, but that is not the case. In fact, there is no indicator at all in the whole wide world that is 100%. There is nothing of such. Every indicator has some flaws. Every indicator will give you wrong signals. Every indicator will give you false signals. There is no indicator that is 100%. The reason why we are using indicators is because we want to reduce our losses. We don't want to be 100% correct. So hear this. Let me give you this trading tip. If you are afraid of taking losses, you might not have the courage to enter on a winning trade. If you are afraid to take losses, you might not win at all. Because when you enter a trade, there is a risk-reward ratio whereby you are willing to lose so much in order to gain so much. Now see what is happening here. I will start from this arrow here. I don't have my drawing tools. I will start from this red circle rather. This red circle says you must sell when it appears. You sell immediately from the next candle, and when the green arrow appears, you close your sell position, and from this green circle you buy. When it reaches, or rather when the red arrow or the red circle appears, you close your buy. Now this system is not repeating. That is one thing I love about the circles, the binary circle. They are not repeating. If it appeared here, then it is here. You see, then it is here. If it's a wrong signal, then it will be wrong, but it won't disappear. You get what I'm saying? When we talk about a risk-reward ratio, if I enter here, then I will make sure my stop loss is above the circle. Okay, this is US30. This is about 300 pips. But my take profit will be about 850 pips. You see, I risk that 300 pips in order to gain 800 pips. It's called a risk-reward ratio. That's money management. You know what you stand to lose before you jump into a trade. It helps you not to blow your account. Now hear this. It appears here, the red circle, you enter sell. At the green circle, you close your sell and you enter buy. At the red circle, you enter buy and you close your buy and you enter sell. Like that. You see, it's win, of which that is something you will never see in the market. Win doesn't exist. That is something you'll never see in Forex. Win does not exist. It's win, lose. But you minimize your losses by using technical analysis, by using indicators, so that you don't lose much. You don't lose more than you win. There are losses, there are wins, but you make sure all the time, you make sure that your wins are more than your losses. Now see, I combine these circles with the arrows because I wanted it to be more accurate than it was. And then I also added the support in my chart. I added the support and resistance indicator. Now the arrows will work for you if you take an arrow that is at the resistance or an arrow that is at the support. This is the support, this is the resistance, this is the support, this is the resistance. When you take an arrow that is at the resistance, your sell trade will be successful. When you take an arrow that is at the support, your buy trade will be successful. You see? Okay, now there are arrows that are just in the middle of nowhere. This one is in the support because this is the same line. Some arrows are in the middle of nowhere. You don't bother taking those arrows. But if you install this indicator on a live market, this is offline, on a live market, it will give you false signals. It will give you false signals. It will appear before it reaches a resistance going up. And if you take that signal, you will have a huge drawdown. And if your account is small, it might blow. For instance, let me use this line. This arrow on a live market would have appeared maybe here on this green line that I just drew. So if you're gonna enter your sale immediately, look what's gonna happen. You are going to lose about 60 pips, and this is US 30. 60 pips is not a child's play. You are going to lose about 60 pips. You see, it's a drawdown. It might even kick you out because you are supposed to put your stop loss just above the arrow. So the arrow will be somewhere in this line. So the market will kick you out. What do you do if an arrow or a circle appears? You wait for a support area. You wait until the price gets to a support or closer enough to a support. If it is going up, closer enough to a resistance, so that the drawdown might not be huge. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't want to be running on a negative for a very long time. When you enter, you must enter like a sniper. You enter right at the point where the market is deciding to reverse. You see? Now let me show you. This is support number 1 that I'm using. Let me give you support number 2. Let me give you support number 2 from one of these many indicators. I will review them all one by one. I will review them all one by one so that you may be well informed. Listen, it's not about the indicators you have. It's not about the indicators you are using, but it's about knowing how to use them. You see, now it's more clearer than it was. I added the supply and demand indicator. It's more clearer than it was because the support and resistance indicator, it was just the lines, and now the supply and demand, it's more clearer. Look at this. At this area of support, you know you want to buy, but you wait for an arrow to appear. I will give you a trick how to master this binary circle indicator. But in order for you to master this binary indicator, I want you to try this one as it is. If it appears, you enter, and you will see what I'm talking about. And after you've tried it, I will come again and show you how I trade using this this system as is. Even though it gives false signals, I've found a way to master it. And as you trade and you find out that it is not as accurate as maybe those who made it claim to be, now you will understand what I'm talking about. Let me leave you like this. Bye-bye. Okay, before bye-bye, I want you to subscribe. I want you to like, and I want you to comment. If you subscribe, you like, and you comment, then you will take a screenshot, send it to my Telegram, and I will send you this indicator. God bless you. Bye-bye.